of the illest of all time.
I practice my craft so you can call me Your Highness. I practice my craft so you can call me I practice my craft so you can call me
Your Majesty.
I practice my craft so you can call me
Grandmaster.
I practice my craft
To be the best worldwide.
I practice my craft.
So slide to the side.
I practice my craft.
Some what they call perfection.
I practice my craft.
No one can do it better.
Master these techniques and you will be an unqualified success, the envy of your friends and the backbone of your family.
The work of a genius. 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 I'd like to say it was done for the true lovers of art who appreciate the work of a genius.
Properly practiced is an art, a complex network of subtle and highly sophisticated techniques.
Absolutely.
A master, a genius. 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 A master, a genius.
An unqualified success, the envy of your friends and the backbone of your family.
Which made our loot increase. The streets is ours, leave you sleep with flowers. Time to decorate a death, I hope Keith ain't a coward.
Do you trust him to bust his guns with us?
He crushed rocks for us, runs the spots for us.
That don't mean king, cause if we get crossed, he gets torched and tossed up on his porch. No love lost, as long as we living.
You be getting doubt sometime, but he fit in. He's a cheap spender, like me and you as beginners.
We drug sinners,
we covering thugs again. Remember when we plugged that worm from the west? We X?
Yes, word to the S, he rests.
That's over by Keith Way.
Yo, what's up with that kid Keith? Did he pick up that big piece of rock from the Mid-East?
I gave him at least 6 beeps, he didn't call me. Did he call you?
Yeah, he bored me with a story.
Bust this, let's all 3 of us discuss this over at Jim's Calf after I get cash.
Staff members gotta be controlled like bad tempers. I had to injure, mad singing last winter. Half the math we added to the stash with stack.
Keith finally answered back.
Pass the jack, worm where your ass was at. Time is money. Do you wanna manage crack? Yeah, I'm still hungry.
I hope he don't find it funny. We fall from humorous. We got numerous spots. Stop the foolishness.
Soon as this finish this year, I'ma give him a share. Then in his career,
Kroger, he was with us a year. Sizzling coke, chiseling rock,
willing to pop. We settled the score, settled the score, settled. Get ready for war, ready for draw your medal. Settled the score, settled. Get ready for war, ready for call the devil. We settled the score, and settled. Get ready for war, ready for draw your medal. We settled the score, and settled. Get ready for war, you better call the devil. Kid Keith did the hit like around midnight, slid right to his wife at the crib site. Sight scary, pig lights everywhere.
D is like we take a niggas like every year.
Keith vacated, he skated out of the state. We wait patient, containers are drove rotating.
I hate chasing cats, I ain't a doggy. Guess who called me?
Keith.
Nah, Tory. This hall he know is hiding Keith in her basement. We need more information or a location. Where she staying at? He got fam in Canada.
Stop playing, black niggas keep saying that's where that chick stay. Wednesday, May 12th, let's make that kid pay.
I'ma raise hell on Keith. He made trails with dirty laundry, Dad.
I heard he's in Montreal.
Are you sure D did Tory handle Keith?
The plan was sweet. He put that man to sleep.
What about the hobby?
Black, they slept together. He ran, but he got wet. He didn't check the weather.
Did you get the cheddar that he jetted off with?
Of course, we settle scores. You better forfeit.
Keith headed north quick, lost to his bosses. Corpse in the forest.
Now Tory's in office. The score, settle. Ready for war. Better draw your medal. Settle the score. The score is settled. Ready for war. Better call the devil. Settle the score. Score was settled. Ready for war. Better draw your medal. Settle the score. Score was settled. Ready for war. Call the devil. Settle the score. The score is settled. Ready for war. Draw your medal. Settle the score. The score was settled. Ready for war. Better call the devil.
Continues, my rhyme gets within you. A sense of combined gimmick with lyric assassination of spirit. Hear it, I'm planting seeds of thought into the garden of imagination. Auditory harvest crops of verbal vegetation.
I abolish the opposites of positive forms of knowledge. Exceeded from my mother's womb in 74, she dropped it. Shocked the world's balloonies, give me no phonies, I'm defected. Extra eye invisible, hammer and stuff I wreck. Blitz is what you getting when you can't understand. Brains get bust, the mind is lost in bits of forest lands. Glands get crushed, the urinated walk through a blind ditch. I should find them, ain't no telling where's the feudal line. Binds of men, they never to catch my wavelength. Strength way up, demented God, I put in my faith. Not for faking, taking for granted. Powers inside myself like belts. Whipping inside my brain, but never to be up on that mindless
Never
shelf.
to judge a book upon its cover. Blossom thoughts deeply rooted in my composition. Cultivate by way of verbal synthesis, providing with essential syllables and metaphors. Experience dictation extracted from
My
trials
sword
and
of omens
tribulations.
give me sight beyond sight. I am the thunder in the night. Sonic waves in the light ignite, causing fright to those who live trife. Kinetic waves make life hectic. For those who live reflected. Subjected to the poison point ejected. My eclectic army of darkness. Sparkless is arsonists. Or when the brain starts deep to see abyss, we bring blitz to all you faulty media that calls us the bad guys. Look into my eyes, you'll find out that it's you that I despise. Don't hide. My retina retracts in, then it intercepts ya. My thoughts travel at speeds only found in interstellars. Propellers put me as sacred God, the journey of the sectors. Focus into the keys to the pure energy.
Now as I rob through the wilderness of imagination, bearing the fruit of street communication, a cloud forms, a brainstorm floods the surface of the instrumental. Arsonists sparking, setting fires to the forest of the mental.
From the depths of the underground, surface is the root that keeps growing off of sunlight and food for thought, which is flowing like the water that makes up my body. It's incredible, dropping mad manure, but still impossible for vegetables to nourish or flourish in my conditions. To put it plain and simple, I make it hard for competition. As I speak upon this topic, since this knowledge you seek is for you and your thoughts to grow off information, I leap with no monotony in this monopoly of snatching property.
I'm a weed with no ganja in my systems. What I give them nostril stimulation, breathing natural rhythm from within this. I give birth to beats and rhymes, or the usual. Come through the stereo and audio, but still visual. I paint a picture for the blind so they can see ahead of time. On the highway of your mind, stay within the yellow lines, cause I can drive you off the edge of sanity and plead insanity towards humanity. Come clean without profanity. For respect, don't need text. I blast intellect. On the streets, I pack heat like the greenhouse effect.
I'm living in the six, still I don't fall prey to the negativity that infests my way of life. The trife life is jigging niggas up with screwdrivers. Though they dwelling in the dark, I bring the spark that's brighter. The sunny side, come on nigga, feel the high. Why the third eye bring tears to their eyes? Never gave a fuck and I never thought twice. Always play the corner, watch the others pull the heist. The gun barks, yeah, now they off in the breeze. Victim on their knees, I be up in the treetops. Watching Jake make it hot for everybody. Nobody's on the block, it be a one-man party. They should've listened when I talk. Instead they wanna walk the walk and live the shit that is man squawk. Nigga, don't act new, I done seen it all before. You tried to front hard, but you're fragile like a straw. I get much respect, never once flex the tech. The peeps recollect from the ill mic checks I bring about every day in the sun, but still I be the one that everybody shun. Refuse to catch the vibe they couldn't see with their eyes. That's why I'm here for self on the sunny side.
The brother coming from the mother, slim black dreader, paragraph wetter on the hikes from the likes of Bushwick. Don't push it, cause from the facts, niggas lacking, I see that. Too much game leaves lame brains out for fame, nothing but lame brain contestants in the death game. Running around like headless birds, born of the lies, so flimsy are the words. Never see yourself cause it's locked on the shelf. Yo, what you want in frontin's bad for the health, so chill. Save all that drama, cause if your mama saw you, you'd be at home with the commas, pronouns and adverbs, instead of on the street spitting out the bad words. Come on, for real, your peeps see the deal, but when you make dough, heads rarely ever squeal. So feel it in your brain, how long can it last? Pop too much shit and you're the next to get the blast. So stop talking, with your fast walking, you're walking. Faking a picture, bitch, and it ain't worth it. It's like closing your eyes to hit a home run. You might get hit with some shit and be deaf, son. But that's all you ever been in life. You live, son, you die yourself, but keep that shit out of my sight.
Tell me, did you feel high? Tell me, did you feel high? Tell me, did you feel high? Tell me, did you feel high?
Now it's time for the Dino to apply the primer. We made your mind warp. What are you flipping rhymes for? I climbed your spine to find a brain sleeping in the shade. Your precision's inefficient. Skip that page, kid. Your shit's delayed. I hit the stage, heads is mad facing, and I'm used to it. It balances the love and juice I get. I refuse to let it bruise the sev. I bet heads get revved when these Dino guys finalize the outline. It's about time and about face and about that shit you spew. Ridicule is all it's giving you. You mean them little shoes really fit on you? I'm returning it with tourniquets for those who didn't earn they shit. I know you's a prick. You should learn to quit fucking with my passion. I'm not asking, I'm stating, blasting fake men, leaving their galaxy shaking out that we've taken control of the city, fixing broken pieces, choking the weak shit, leaving kids holding their feces. Soul is released with the force like none other can. It's the sun hovering above the mic, having fun, smothering the cinders you left shitting on your minty fresh breath. I enter, penetrate like a splinter. Winter brings death.
In the moonlights when we strike, under the stars, getting ours in the breeze every night. In the moonlights when we strike, under the stars, getting ours in the breeze every night. In the moonlights when we strike, under the stars, getting ours in the breeze every night. In the moonlights when we strike, under the stars, getting ours in the breeze every night.
Winter is the reason for my cold outlook. Freezing in command with Jidley sun shook on this major and to react. Face passive, beheaded fashion. Broke glass and slap backs when niggas is cold-blooded like fascists. Selling your soul like Marcellus to Demon 2 Max. Lavish, average soldier suit up in Columbia. North Face, Patagonia, bubble goose warming ya. Making you feel like summers in Sudan. Solar, comedic man, trapped in cold land glaciers. Solid through affecting the melanin. Racist activities with linear thinking masons, giving me dreams of ice knives inside of me slashing. Frostbit to shatter sub-fractions. I rock the Helly Hansen. Black market supported, us sported, enforcing. Gaffling policies of bartering, juggling, chartering, ice carving, starving, winter region, bleeding toward the margin. Who really cares? This negative mantra of winter solstice, mental drama, enforcing posing.
In the moonlights when we strike, under the stars, getting ours in the breeze every night. In the moonlights when we strike, under the stars, getting ours in the breeze every night. In the moonlights when we strike, under the stars, getting ours in the breeze every night. In the moonlights when we strike, under the stars, getting ours in the breeze every night.
I bury bodies in the tundra and puncture your lung cartilage because I hate the way you market shit. My target is the unproductive. That bullshit track is rubbish. Your whack ass tape, I overdubbed it. Elusive. You think you do shit, but you don't do shit. Cause 2 kids that told you that they bought your new shit. Them little bitches got you gassed up, you'll put the mask up. Cause Halloween's decline, it's wintertime. Mini frostbit hands and toes. I land blows to the thorax, beating you with the mic until the cord snaps. I'm all for the jacking of a sucker lacking. So it's the scoop, call copyrights and get him sued for his loop. I stoop the levels, wait for the commotion to settle. Then sneak up and start laying bodies out in the meadow. The Gen Wound Ward, ready to import bombs within your sector. The mic caresser will pull the lever, sever the noggin, take over zones like Stalin. My army's watching, so I suggest you use caution. There ain't no dodging. I hit the bullseye with perfection, and now you're added to the Spectrum collection.
In the moonlights when we strike, under the stars, getting ours in the breeze every night. In the moonlights when we strike, under the stars, getting ours in the breeze every night. In the moonlights when we strike, under the stars, getting ours in the breeze every night. In the moonlights when we strike, under the stars, getting ours in the breeze every night.
Lively up yourselves. Urbanites, shocking the world. One time. What? We got the beats. We
We some visual thrillers like Mike J and Ola Ray. An entrant, entering always with something fresh to say. When fools inquire, I cut static like grounded wire. What they mean is I come clean as if I'm fresh up out the dry. My form of expression slick like Wesson. I'm a essence all alone, not known to these adolescents. In no particular order, vehicular manslaughter type wreck. X's and O's know nothing to be in pros, but I do while I stay true. I'm top seed, guaranteed it what you needed till this carnage is completed. Read it. Anguish, man, it's the roughest thing. I done never done the same. Grief attached with great pain. I'm altruistic, realist, being realistic. I got my list to check what you might miss. Bring it fresher, pressure, still be purer than ever. Niggas think that they better, but ain't paid due, so be Jetta. Finical for fools, I'm too precise for world shockings. While niggas run like stockings, I rock well like someone's watching. Fivefold, I roll MCs tighter than stoves. And these, I'm in the cheese and shell toes and long sleeves. Emphatic fanatic, I tell them all like ex-hoes to leave the bullshit at the door, cause love don't live here no more. Electrify, my flow won't die. I run the point like Pearl, 1,000,000 volts through your world.
We got the beats that'll shock the world. We got the beats that'll shock the world. We got the beats that'll shock the world. We got the beats. We got the beats. We got the beats that'll shock the world. We got the beats that'll shock the world. We got the beats that'll shock the world. We got the beats. We got the beats.
Face to face is where it all took place. So far ahead in the race that Chevy couldn't give chase. Mason, MCs the cause of permanent blind spot. Minds got to be liberated to get this party invaded. I mean, hooping crews blow my fuse. I rip the rhyme while kaboom subdues. We some frontline niggas, sideline niggas don't make it. We break it in half, talking shit while we laugh now. Sarcasm's riding the rhythm in the groove. Overnight MCs can't make the party move. We told you live and direct, one time for fly rhymes, 2 and 3, 4 times for stupid niggas with slow minds. I go for minds like there's no lines on the field. The closest defenders unskilled, and I got a weapon concealed. Unstoppable rush, flow, pause like stop and go. World shocker, banaka type blast for fresh gas.
We got the beats that'll shock the world. We got the beats that'll shock the world. We got the beats that'll shock the world. We got the beats. We got the beats. We got the beats that'll shock the world. We got the beats that'll shock the world. We got the beats that'll shock the world. We got the beats. We got the beats.
I run stallion laps like chloroseptic numbs your throat. Whatever floats my boat, keep quotes freaky on notes. Capsize your castigation, release it on your nation. Chasing marks like punctuation, then rock your congregation. We making moves like moves ain't never been made. The kind that get you champagne and celebrating in the shade. Dreams are fathomless, that's why I keep it to self. Cause niggas couldn't understand me way beyond your comprehension. Mention no prevention in this whack ass condition. Wishing that these extension MCs would stop and listen. I'm grammarian, extremely skilled in grammar. Picture perfect like camera, but fools be lacking the stamina. Amina, shady aboriginal forever. Left coast promoters, urbanites in Black Forest. Be serving niggas at will, cause niggas ain't real. Selling out to get deals, crooked as $3 bills. Dismember members of pretenders, pretending ending up upended, winded, bended like fenders. Get these niggas from around me, surround like sound. I'm breaking them down to compounds never before found. I come around your way with homies of mine, yelling if you can't rhyme, don't waste your time. Keeping it fresh, I bring the swelling like sore thumbs. Live from LA is where these niggas is coming from.
We got the beats that'll shock the world. We got the beats that'll shock the world. We got the beats that'll shock the world. We got the beats. We got the beats. We got the beats that'll shock the world. We got the beats that'll shock the world. We got the beats that'll shock the world. We got the beats. We got the beats. We got the beats that'll shock the world. We got the beats that'll shock the world. We got the beats that'll shock the world. We got the beats. We got the beats. We got the beats that'll shock. We got the beats that'll shock the world. We got the beats that'll shock the world.
Netweight, gotta make tapes. Multiple ways to get paid these days. Netweight, various ways to make figures. And when it comes to money, yo, where's my nigga? Netweight, gotta make tapes. Multiple ways to get paid these days.
There's various ways to make figures, and when it comes to money, yo, grants my nigga. Take a moment and recognize I'm not your average everyday act to display or disguise my enterprise in the wrong way. I got the right of way. Position myself for a brighter day. It's going okay, like Kron mixed with Alizé on Friday, a high day. I got two dice, a paradise like Sahdeeq. Whenever I innovate, precise words demonstrate. You hook like bait and bent all out of shape to see me carry my neck weight and gain adrenaline. I rock a rhyme like a Timberland, poet soul emblem. Barbershop is hemming them up, subliminal stuff. Diamond in the rough, mentally handcuffed. Net weight, gotta make papes. There's multiple ways to get paid these days. There's various ways to make figures, and when it comes to money, yo, grants my nigga. Net weight, gotta make papes. Multiple ways to get paid these days. There's various ways to make figures, and when it comes to money, yo, grants my nigga. Net mind state, I anticipate this year alone. To microphones and money, I'm prone and zoned to do what I gotta. Rent a room at the Ramada. In any state, I make the rhyme rate harder to deal with. Feels take a whole lot of energy and Hennessy, your remedy. Remember me on a long term, ready to skip a quick fix. So guess who's in the mix? On deck with the Knicks. Sickly I approach, genuine like leather bags from Coke. The raps that I wrote, sit back and take notes. Get up and perform. I make the mic warm. And yo, this ain't the norm. Proceed with procedure at my leisure. Get the dough from the promo before he catches amnesia. Net weight, gotta make papes. There's multiple ways to get paid these days. Net weight, there's various ways to make figures, and when it comes to money, yo, grants my nigga. Net weight, I gotta make papes. There's multiple ways to get paid these days. Net weight, various ways to make figures, and when it comes to money, yo, grants my nigga. Net weight. Net weight, gotta make papes in an orderly fashion. Blasting, give me the loot, I ain't asking a damn thing. I be pulling women like a hamstring. You be putting down payments on a romance ring. Glancing things while I stare with the glare that's rare. Beware, this Sonny don't share his goods, he share his bads. He share his crescent height drags while he smoke his bags. Toes get tagged, traveling on a straight line. People got their ear to the grapevine twine, trying to take mine, but they can't get near the brand new pair for this year. Able to trick weed plus gear. I got the antidote for sounding dope, and I hope for nothing but learn everything to earn that weight for something. That weight, gotta make papes. There's multiple ways to get paid these days. Net weight, there's various ways to make figures, and when it comes to money, yo, grants my nigga. Net weight, gotta make papes. There's multiple ways to get paid these days. Net weight, there's various ways to make figures, and when it comes to money, yo, grants my nigga. Net weight, gotta make papes. There's multiple ways to get paid these days. Net weight, there's various ways to make figures, and when it comes to money, yo, grants my nigga. Net weight, gotta make papes. Multiple ways to get paid these days. Net weight, there's various ways to make figures, and when it comes to money, yo, grants my nigga. Net weight, take them out of the recognize. Multiple ways to get paid. With the high various ways to get figures.
Force to force, like from the jeans and the neglected. Introduced to the exit so many times that I expected. Intercepted before they interjected. Won't be casting that stereotypical generation X shit. Prepared for Armageddon in the 7 signs. What must I suffer for the crimes and crush a feeble mind? Serial killer, mass murdering brain cells. The pain tells your body to react. You should watch your back, like the nutty professor working with the ill chemistry. Keeping it all in perspective like a photographic memory. Just for when it's the time to sip the Hennessy. So even when I'm drunk, I'm keeping tabs on all my enemies. The entity known as the man into it, slamming through your doorway. Raping and pillaging villages, signs the foreplay. In the form of me, spirituality bears beware. It's a jungle out there, so be prepared. You gotta learn to crawl before you walk. You gotta learn to walk before you run. You gotta learn the language before you talk. You gotta hunt it for your stalk in the lair of the live ones. You gotta learn to crawl before you walk. You gotta learn to walk before you run. You gotta learn the language before you talk. You gotta hunt it for your stalk in the lair of the live. My eyes are seen blood spill. Body children for embalming. Music calming the rage of the savage beast within me. Fluid of procreation release. 7 years ago a son was born to put my mind at peace. Poverty stricken, thick in the heart like diphtheria. Hysteria should have been vetted, but instead it coerced me to get a steady job. No longer the troublemaker. Opposition to the word of the world's like a Quaker gun. TCB taking care of business was the set that I was from. Wearing that black rag, killing bugs like black flag. No longer trying to flex, but I light up a chest like laser tag. Not a stag anymore, maturity settled and fast. Last of the Mohicans, weaving black and Indian, descendant of Cheyenne, High Plains warrior, trying to live long with instincts to survive the wrongs. That what doesn't kill you make you strong. You gotta learn to crawl before you walk, You gotta learn to walk before you run, You gotta learn the language before you talk, You gotta hunt before you stalk in the lair of the live ones. You gotta learn to crawl before you walk, You gotta learn to walk before you run, You gotta learn the language before you talk, You gotta hunt before you stalk in the lair of the live ones. Tarot cards overturned to reveal an old soul. Palms red state the same minutes to support the claim. So don't blame me. In a state of being I've achieved. If your followers follow me, it must be cause I exceed the minimum daily requirement of prophecies. Poetic with shamans, ends words cure disease. Minds at times a chunk of a conversation to avoid a confrontation that a result of retaliation. You dig postulates and properties apply to these like trigonometry. You guided me into astronomy because you're taking up space. Mind erase, that'll explain the blank look on your face. Have you listened, learned? You're not concerned with the friction. Those who have crossed me and left them curled in a fetal position. Self-inflicted wounds that gain recognition, it'll unfold. Don't you know that the eyes are the windows to your soul? Thug disguise on life supported, I'm forced to pull the plug. You gotta learn to crawl before you walk, You gotta learn to walk before you run, You gotta learn the language before you talk, You gotta hunt before you stalk in the lair of the live ones. You gotta learn to crawl before you walk, You gotta learn to walk before you run, You gotta learn the language before you talk, You gotta hunt before you stalk in the lair of the live ones.
Hit my enemies like rockets. Now how rough can you get when a sweat drips on your brow? Get ready for gunpowder. When I get aggravated, my temper's activated. I flex biceps when a crew gives signals. Lyrics that I spit out stay diesel like Lou Ferrigno. Strong strength put into everything I did. I'm ready to flip the lid, so eat your spinach, kid. You need all the power you could get. Appetites get wet when Shabaam rips the set. Daily, I pay pound for pound on the scale. See, when I get busy, 5-0 comes to jail me. I get rough, even in cuffs, I don't fall easy. 0 below can't freeze me. So easy star, you know who I are, I'm the man. Now let me tell you who I am.
Shabaam! Knocking heads off shoulders. Shabaam! Gripping them clean. Shabaam! Knocking heads off shoulders. Shabaam! Gripping them clean. Shabaam! Knocking heads off shoulders. Shabaam! Gripping them clean. Shabaam! Knocking heads off shoulders. Shabaam! Gripping them clean.
Dag nabbit. Goes the bum rush. I break skulls like new chucks and don't give up. Cause I twist souls into Tootsie Rolls. Get slick like Vaseline. Chopping heads clean like Shoka Sugi. I get sparked by the boogie woogie breakdown. So get ready for the shakedown. Like 6 Flags, I'm a great adventure. So fix your dentures. I get foul and singe the hair off your eyebrow. I get wrecked and let others collect dust. Don't put up no fuss or get bust because I'm dangerous. Throw up your hands or get sent to lullaby land. Now let me tell you who I am.
Shabaam! Knocking heads off shoulders. Shabaam! Gripping them clean. Shabaam! Knocking heads off shoulders. Shabaam! Gripping them clean. Shabaam! Knocking heads off shoulders. Shabaam! Gripping them clean. Shabaam! Knocking heads off shoulders. Shabaam! Gripping them clean.
I'm the raw one. Exit the stage through the back way. I get mine and I'm gonna get paid the fat way. Pump the system, weak MCs are distant. Fly F's, I kiss them, the rest I won't miss them. Moving on up, like the Jeffersons with crazy ends. They said they ready to strike, well I'm gonna defend. I got clout that other MCs talk about.
Wait. Kick that rough rigmarole style.
I got to pull out my new bag of chicks. Pack around with enough kicks. Get rid of the fleas and ticks. Yo, check it.
I reckon every syllable I be kicking. I got the hot sauce to add the flavor to your
chicken, nigga.
Kentucky, Roy Rogers, who cares? I flare. I got some freaking MCs down the stairs, so yo. I like to say peace to Radio Land. Now let me tell you who I am.
Shabaam! Knockin' heads off shoulders. Shabaam! Gripping them clean. Shabaam! Knockin' heads off shoulders. Shabaam! Gripping them clean. Shabaam! Knockin' heads off shoulders. Shabaam! Gripping them clean. Shabaam! Knockin' heads off shoulders. Shabaam!
Who are you to me? Telling me who I could be. Life seems pressured by the way you perceive. As evil lies in the evil eye of the thought. Nigga to my mind and find a line that's been lost. Cause even on the depths of a page, I'm contagious, poetically amazing, preferably your favorite. Gifted with the wordplay, always in the fall I get raw to break down broad day. Mad mystical for what seems magical, incompatible, untamed like an animal deranged with a killer brain. I'm strange to wild, dark like the shadows that away behind the clouds. Been leveled by the devil as it's treasured in the street. Unmeasured to the pleasures that the devil tends to meet. Is the speech I contain, the devastates the brain and the name. Makes you afraid who
my physical form, what is born will deduct. Enemies meet the juggernaut, Mr. Don't give a fuck. Fatal thoughts combined, so you better be ready. Reality meant to be mentally. My wickedry executes on the regular. This type of murderer got many styles, etc. Predator, my description is evil. Illegal tactics, I wrapped it on plastic. Mr. Overside, homicide, you would die. Ride, suicide, come and see I. The brick tangled is mangled from any other angle. Mike's side strangle, rush spots like a bangle. Plans come together like Hannibal, the human cannibal. Explodes cause destruct is the mode. Mind overload, behold the mental slaughter. Platoons get consumed by this henchman brawler. Night crawlers, represented all times. Catch a flat line, body absent, now you're mine. What you gonna do about that? Henchmen, rough, get real, raw deal. Like that, what you gonna do about that? Rough, get real, raw deal. The henchmen attack. Well, it's the next assassin, bringing it back to the real. High skills, real mental, but I still pack the steel. Too sick minds be electrifying, rectifying, pose a threat. Henchmen never die, multiplying. G-artists, one of the hardest artists of the clique. Brain razor blade sharp, lyrics stay slick. Born into my person quick, third came later. Slicker with the slang, won't bang, wrong data. I captivate the sounds, reincarnate the dead. Say word to the brothers, aim for the head.
Yeah, to the grits one time. Yo, big jam, hit me with the rugged rough rhyme.
Yo, it's the big jam. Back on the real, picking the track, black my skills. Be fat like my deal. Check my structure. Approach your paragraphs, leaving them smoking. One of the deadly mic assassins. Leaving the mic be choking. I'm horrifying. Too deep to tell the truth. Can't a lyrical threat. I blow the roof of both this mic booth. Keep it real. I'm one of the dopest when my brains are focused. 456. Leaving it ass dead and stinking hopeless. The hood of being. See your niggas on a low slope and you're hoping I don't blow your chest wide open. So when you see my crew coming through out of the blue, what you gonna do? When we put that ass in ICU.
I could be as good as the best of them and as bad as the worst. So don't test me. You better wear a vest, G.
Doing more hits than Joe Pesci into blowing niggas melons with a verse. Lyrical felon, putting mentals in hearses since birth. It's like beat the time scheme. As my rays be my hobby. Never forgetting the best part is the cream. Time to him up the rap scene. Too far from be clean. Wild kingdom creeping, steaming blunts and herbs that be sleeping. I'm here to win from start to fin. And any fraud disagree and get the nuts punched in. It's a sin, unbearable. Damn, this track is terrible. Simple ain't it? Yeah, simple niggas can't explain it. I'm a brain mechanic. Twin brother boogie, the psychotic. Hispanic, panic, henchmen blowing up gigantic.
What you gonna do about that? Henchmen, rough, rugged, real, raw deal. Like that. What you gonna do about that? Rough, rugged, real, raw deal. The henchmen attack. What you gonna do about that? Henchmen, rough, rugged, real, raw deal. Like that. What you gonna do about that? Rough, rugged, real, raw deal. The henchmen attack. What you gonna do about that? Henchmen, rough, rugged, real, raw deal. Like that. What you gonna do about that? Rough, rugged, real, raw deal.
Let the pure literature reign, sublime visionaries. Obscure minister grain, define wisdom varies. Vigorous battle to carry your crew's hollow few. Terminal traits to kill, somebody gotta lose. Well, in my own asserted, don't follow fools who wallow in duels and physically turn volatile. A scholar's tools to peak, the meek swallow jewels. My wit's pattern is split atoms and molecules. Divine science, the soul's karmas in the fires. The murders in the set, froze honors in the bias. Blessed mind praise, holds honors in the highest. I blaze foes, dramas in the liars. The mini force retires a fossil in comparison to the apostle. Kill a garrison in pure
gospel to jostle. Current displays brag colossal to show the methods of mine are docile. Little but they all brittle in flight to chance these sights. I conduct in the middle and advance these heights. Trying to duplicate weight, see the strands we strike. Till they raise from the grave by the Antichrist. Through minimal thoughts they caught hits at a source of bliss. Shine till my rhymes cause metamorphosis. I distort your miss for plague and design. Brace self for the legend to shine. The bottom line.
Here it is. I got you destined in order. Brace yourself for this. Other rappers, let it be known I don't play. Here it is. We rules, no jokes. Brace yourself for this. Rappers, let it be known I don't play.
Upon my moments of dawns, a crave for my phonics. Thus components are torn by waves of bionics. Speed of sound defines sonics, a rhymes atomic. Phrase of Judah appraised, the trades of harmonics. Raise the rule that I weighed, the blaze the sardonic. Scornful, stuck for a word, displays the narcotic. I shot volts of chronic. Recollectronics reflect upon its effect, it's all economics. I pose threats, demonics, and froze flex, ironic. Literature, mind overloads text, ionics. Meaning my advanced course, respectable bars. The reason why it transports electrical charge. Impeccable guards, murder unethical frauds. Dealing with trick knowledge and unacceptable laws. I freeze them, killing every bare view of treason. Building with a square root of reason. Flash legion attacks heathens. Misinterpreting my verse, debating to distract regions. Facts seize them. During the moment I freed these flights. Differ from the typical rapper who pleads each night through criminal thoughts. They caught hits at a source of bliss. Shine till my rhymes cause metamorphosis. I distort your miss for plague and design. Brace self for the legend to shine. The bottom line.
Here it is. I got you destined in order. Brace yourself for this. Other rappers, let it be known I don't play. Here it is. We rules, no jokes. Brace yourself for this. Rappers, let it be known I don't play. Rappers. Let it be known I don't play.
I dream of skies of blue, clouds of white. What a wonderful world this could be, but catastrophe. Got a nigga searching for who the bastard be. Used to be my heart, now it's just a cavity. I have to be a man. No more second guessing, no such thing as on the other hand. I learned my lesson from living in this frying pan. Mama told me to be strong and I'm trying. Damn, only in America. Carry on, I'ma exploit this Babylon. Burn, baby, burn until Jesus return. To slap me on my wrist and send me back with a germ to affect the intellect of unborn sperm. Unplug the air hole, a 25-year-old. Children start building for the shit get cold. Fuck hitting the fan, shit's about to hit the dough. Frontin' like you never knew, but you were born to know. Like Saukrates was born to show niggas it's time to blow. The night that death becomes a man thinking slow is coming. Beat my vocal over jungle, drumming lyrical hollow point. Humming, coming at your cousin, do or die. Another plot for you and I, we could be super fly. But our nation is super five, speaking tongues, language of the shoddy. Where who is becomes who was, and who could have been will never be somebody.
But it was just a dream.
I keep falling, lights get dimmer, nights are colder.
But it was just a dream.
I keep falling, lights get dimmer, feeling like life is over.
But it was just a dream.
I keep falling, lights get dimmer, nights are colder.
But it was just a dream.
I keep falling, lights get dimmer.
Through the root of confusion, in the midst I dwell. Seen so many things, but why should I tell? So I struggle till I'm forced to rebel. I must reveal, cause 10% of y'all wickedly conceal and suck blood so slow we can hardly feel. Instead of born God, niggas born devil for real. Slain krills, put the cold barrel all in your grill. Devil infected the shell, left man to dwell. One level below, in a state of present hell. From large flames to dim fires. The world ain't wonderful once you struggle through this evil empire that affects the whole globe. The system is so cold, turn criminal bold for old money to fold, subliminal mental holes in the form of all codes. But don't sweat, the world gets wonderful yet. In the righteous places with the righteous get.
But it was just a dream.
I keep falling, lights get dimmer, nights are colder.
But it was just a dream.
I keep falling, lights get dimmer, feeling like life is over.
But it was just a dream.
I keep falling, lights get dimmer, nights are colder.
But it was just a dream.
In this hell-struck confine, asserted only shine as I fiend for jewels seen, deserted holy shrines, wars to ventilate. Trials in my mind now exist to born, tedious fouls in my time. Blessed don't await to wake a desolate state. Middle planes making the great testaments break. Speaking the words of God, the fate condemn me. Murder, the fraud, the snakes, the traits of envy. War is on, the devil and God now ascend. The critical trials are now in the courses of men. I'm trying to cope with seeing the rope is thinner. A dimming realm of life, and this hell is bitter. Devils appearing amongst right, spreading lies and causing them to fight and take many souls' lives. Now it exists, bewilderment of the course and plaguing the mist in the wilderness of the north.
But it was just a dream.
I keep falling, lights get dimmer, nights are colder.
But it was just a dream.
I keep falling, lights get dimmer, feeling like life is over.
But it was just a dream.
I keep falling, lights get dimmer, nights are colder.
But it was just a dream.
I keep falling, lights get dimmer, down Biggie's